Every second counts, every kill counts, and it looks like we're going to switch gears over towards Lucid and see how things are going here, Tim.
It looks like Lucid is actually in his first PvP match, so we get the first look at the PvP matches. And of course, Snakebite and World 2 do have to catch up on that bot side of things, so we'll keep that score updated at the top center of your screen. Look at that. This is what we're going to see here. We're going to see a lot of different dynamics, all sorts of players in the game, Tony.
I love that crowd strafe coming off that player. I actually wasn't able to see who that was on the kill feed, but clearly he knows what he's doing. And Lucid putting down the shots, who obviously knows what he's doing as well, rocking the sidekick, but now going to be swapping things out and grabbing himself a battle rifle.
I'm really curious to see what type of plays happen off of, you know, having players on. Look at this strafe. It's so different. It's so humanly. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I think that was disgusting. Lucid ends up going down, unfortunately. But again, like the strafes that we saw out of the bots were a great warm up, right, Tony? Those bots strafed like crazy. So these players might be a little bit of a downgrade.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is no longer bots. We're talking PvP. You might have to change your sensitivity because now hitting your shots is going to count. We have, oh my gosh. Oh, the bank shots are coming in. That's going to be a triple. And there's the overkill coming out of Lucid, but he's not done yet. He knows the spawns are coming in. He's trying to get involved, whipping out the sidekick, and Lucid is here. He's heating up.
And of course, Lucid, aware of where they were going to be inside of the house there on the camo side. That's just spawn, just knowing the spawns already of this map, knowing the spawns of live fire. You see camo coming up shortly. They're going to set up for that real quick. But Lucid's shots looking real good. I'm really just, I'm in awe watching this. It's so hard to concentrate because I love seeing a whole bunch of players in one lobby.
Our teammate loaded back in, or some kid loaded back in.
Yeah, I think we got to fill in.
Great shots there. I love the heat wave. Another great gun to use, honestly. Just so strong. It's like a scatter in a sense, but you can also turn it and make it vertical. You can go horizontal if you want as well. And that, Tony, that vertical, you can two-shot someone if you're close enough.
It is, and you know what? That overkill that we saw earlier, Tim, that might actually be the first overkill in PvP. I don't know if we can check the stats on that, but I'm not sure if anybody else is able to get one, as Renegade whips out the assault rifle, does get a big kill. Lucid getting the kill with the sidekick, but not able to get the double. He is gonna go down.
This completely changes everything, and it makes it so fun and interesting. I'm so glad that they did this mid-tournament and we were able to switch to PvP. Now, games 6 through 10 is going to be PvP for both teams. I believe Snakebite and Royal 2 are still playing a couple bot games. Of course, like I said, that will be updated at the top. But this, again, it's going to be a little harder to get these kills. But again, it's also going to maybe give them more kills, Tony. We saw that overkill. Bots kind of like off spawn go slowly to one static place, right? These players, they're going to go towards the fire, and that's going to cause a lot of multi-kills to happen.
Yeah, you're noticing that it's a lot faster of the action. When Sand was playing on this map earlier against the bots, the very last match that we saw against the bots, he was putting in that work, but ultimately he was holding down and holding down an angle, and they were both watching each spawn. In this game, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit harder. Player versus player. These players are strafing. They're crowd strafing. They're putting in the work. You can't just spawn trap them. You're going to have to really make sure you're on their P's and Q's, but clearly Lucid knows about that. I mean, the man just dropped an overkill not too long ago.
Yeah, that OS is coming up soon as well. We see the drop wall come through. I'm really curious to see how they'll use drop walls against players. Like, it is a really strong equipment, but at the same time very weak, because it only takes 2 shots with a pistol to take out one of those glass panels. So you can literally, you know, just 2-shot it and it goes, you know, that panel goes away and that person's vulnerable. But at the same time, you can really use it to stay alive and just get kind of a different position.
Yeah, definitely. If you run into ultimately 1 or 2 players and you're able to back down, whipping out that drop wall, it's not instant, so it takes a second. You really have to be strategic with it, but I still think it's a powerful equipment. Speaking of powerful, this gun right here, putting in the work, but not able to get the double kill. Look at the scoreboard. This is a lot closer than any bot match that we've seen. It's 39-25. No more stake tax, no more 5-kill games. The bots are gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Sand's going to pick up that heat wave once again. Very effective, very powerful weapon going towards This is called house here. I don't know a lot of calls, but I do know this is house. And then the tower is on the opposite side, of course. This is called hallway. This is where the sniper spawns. I'm not sure which one they got on this match, but it's either the sniper or the skewer that spawns in the middle of that hallway. And I'm curious to see who is going to pick up the next one.
And Tommy is going to be taken down. So we're going to hop on his death screen here, and the shots are really starting to ring out. And again, every death, 8 seconds seems like so long in the kill race. You need to get right back in the action, gain your momentum, whip out the plasma pistol, go in for the shot. And that's going to be a headshot, but that second player able to clean him up. There's only 3 more kills, so you got to make sure they hop on it. Lucid has 19 at the moment. Clearly, he's rocking out.
19 kills in his first game of players. This is what you call a bright future that you see right in your screen. I mean, this is their first game that going, of course, they win 50-33 in their first game. These players on the opposite team are like, oh gosh, our first PvP game and we get pros.